Hello creative angels, bonjour and welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to show you how to paint a yellow house or building in ink and wash. And we're starting off with the dry watercolor paper and we're sketching in a very small paper and plein air. But first, don't forget to subscribe if you like all my videos and if you find them helpful. So let's begin. I am working, as I've said, plein air under the sun and everything is drying really quickly. So I changed the composition as well and the color, the tint. So I decided to make it more yellow. I have a very limited palette, so that's why I decided to change it. So we are painting, and then after painting, using our brush, drawing with our brush, I am going to show you how to add the inks. So now I am adding the roofs and adding the details using orange. We will be using more warm color in this painting and we will see how it will look like at the end. So I hope you stick with me and we're going to make this little painting more beautiful. I found this brush practical because I don't need a bucket of water next to me. But at the same time, I think I am not so convinced with the tip because I always want to make pointed tip brushes. Now that the first wash has completely dried, I am adding the shadow. If you are a beginner, probably ink and wash is a good way to start because it takes away the stress, and especially watercolor medium is a bit stressful at the beginning. So I think it's a good practice to start with. So from time to time, I would look at my painting as well and my sketches and give some few moments to plan ahead. I am adding some greens to make it more complete. If you can see, there are some plants. It's not so visible actually in the video, but in reality it has some plants, so I'm going to add some plants in here, and this is sap green and lemon yellow. So even if I'm painting with a kit, I still brought with me some brushes that I really like to work on, and this is Chinese brush and it has very pointed tip, so it's very practical if you are painting some leaves. Ink and wash, there's two ways to do it. First you paint and then the ink, or the ink first and then you paint. So in this technique right now, we are doing the other way around. We painted using a brush and then we're gonna apply the ink. I actually started up with Impressionist style, and with the Impressionist style, loose Impressionist style, I would usually add the background first, But here with this urban sketch kind of painting, I don't usually add backgrounds. I just want my building or houses just to pop up. Okay, so now as you can see, I've added some ink pen here, the ink works, and I feel that this fountain pen tip is quite too thick or too dark for me, and I've always wanted to vary the thickness or the thinness of my ink works. So just important reminder, always make sure that your washes have completely dried before applying your ink pen. So I am adding details here, and I have some difficulty to make this ink pen lines thinner, so I decided to change it into a normal ink pen. And this isn't waterproof, but since it's already dried our painting, then that's okay, it will not mess up our painting. So now this is so much better. It has thinner lines, and I'm adding the details like the windows, the post. What I am actually trying to do here is to make the building busy, and I'm adding all the tiny little details that will make difference for our final result. It is always practical to bring the small sketching pad like this, because you can grab it and you can paint anywhere. So try to have this kit and practice daily sketching plein air. So as you can see that the shadows as well is very important when you're doing urban sketch, because it's gonna make your painting more pop up and probably more unique. So we're done, and thank you so much for subscribing and supporting my art. And if you want to learn more, feel free to subscribe, and I'll be very happy to hear about you. So comment below if you want me to paint something different next time, and that's it. So I have more painting videos in my channel, so visit them as well if you want to learn more about ink and wash. It's done. I'm going to leave you with this Bible verse. I pray that you are deeply rooted in love, and that you come to fully grasp how wide, long, high, and deep the love of Christ is. A love so great it surpasses all understanding. I hope that verse inspires you and will make you smile today.